Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's gonna be just another chatty, rambly video as I show you how I paint these Pop-Tarts themed nails. So I'm just starting out with the bases, of course. If you have any questions about what polishes I used, I did link them all in my Instagram post for this look, but you can ask me in the comments and I'll let you know. A lot of Holo Taco as usual, and Color Club, and yeah, so the bases are just Holo Taco and Color Club for these Pop-Tarts Nails. So yeah, today I am painting Pop-Tarts Nails, and this was a really good coincidence because I don't know if you all know this, but a very unique movie about Pop-Tarts a very unique movie came out. It's called Unfrosted. Not sponsored, of course, but it was definitely unique. It was made by Jerry Seinfeld, I think, and I watched it with my mom like the day it came out because we saw it on the TV and we were like, oh wow, a movie about Pop-Tarts. And you know, I love a documentary. I love a documentary. I don't know, it's like I love watching things and learning things. Wow, isn't that so unique? But I mean, I could tell from the trailer, because we did see the trailer beforehand, because I also love watching trailers. Anyways, sorry, I'm not even talking about what I'm doing. I made sprinkles to put on the confetti cupcake nail that you'll see later. But yeah, so from the trailer, I could tell this was not like a real documentary. But my mom, she thought it was. And so we watched it, and my mom was disappointed because it was not a real documentary. It was something, you know, it was, someone in my comments said like it's a farce. Yeah, it was interesting. I liked all the cameos. I love one of my favorite pastimes. God, that's so lame. It's not a pastime, but you know, like, it's really satisfying when I'm watching like TV and I'm like, oh, I know that person, I know their face, and like being able to be like, oh yeah, they were like a guest star in this one episode of that one TV show from like 10 years ago, you know, like that's satisfying. And so that's what I spent like the majority of watching the movie. I was like, oh yeah, I know that guy, he was the dentist in that one TV show, or that guy, he was that person's friend. Like, that's what I did. Okay, now that I've talked for like 3 minutes straight about the Pop-Tarts movie, let me actually talk about the nail art that this video is about. Okay, so I was talking and I didn't get to tell you all about what I was doing, so I wanted to you know, try to put that like not burnt, but like baked effect on the nails. You can see the shading. You know, it was a good, honest attempt. And as I mentioned in all my posts about this nail art look, it kind of felt pointless in the end because I did cover most of it up with the frosting. This is my pinky nail, and I'm doing the wild berry Pop-Tart on this nail, and this was so satisfying to do. One, because that bright purple, compared to like the white or like the muted pink frosting on the other nails, the bright purple was really fun to do, and because it was actual nail polish instead of acrylic paint, so it applied like super opaque. Oh my gosh, that was super satisfying. And the purple is Work Bestie from Holo Taco. I was looking through my polishes when I was planning this design, and I was like, oh my god, that'll be perfect. That is perfect. So yeah, I'm just putting the frosting on and covering up like all the shading on these nails. I just did the hot fudge nail, now I'm doing the cookies and cream nail, and now I'm adding the frosting onto the confetti cupcake nail as well. So a little backstory on why I chose which Pop-Tarts flavors to paint on my nails. Not that anyone is asking. Oh, by the way, I'm just adding the sprinkles to the nails now. This nail is my cherry Pop-Tart nail. That is my personal favorite Pop-Tart, you know, like a little classic. Never goes wrong. I can trust the cherry Pop-Tart. And it's a classic. So I was like, I have to do that. Then I also did a cookies and cream nail, because that is my little brother's favorite Pop-Tart, and we go through so many boxes of that. I think he has like a pack of cookies and cream Pop-Tarts like every single day of his life, which is wild. Like, I get bored eating the same stuff every day. Like, I could never do it. But, you know, consistency. And I used Holo Taco's Black Flake, is that what it's called? Black Flake Taco, to do the cookies and cream effect. And this is perfect because this was from like their cookies and creams collection, and that's like what this polish is meant for. And it, of course, it did a perfect job replicating the look of a cookies and cream Pop-Tart. So I went in with the brush, like the polished brush, and then I also went in with a detail brush just to add a little bit more of the cookies and cream flakes. And now I'm adding the sprinkles onto the hot fudge sundae nail. As you saw earlier in the footage, which I did not mention, of course, I had made the circular sprinkles for the confetti nail and like put them on like a lid to like pop them off and stuff. And I did make these like rectangular sprinkles as well, with the same intention that I was gonna like hand place them, like glitter placement. But unfortunately, like the rectangular or like the linear sprinkles or whatever just were not strong enough to really like pop off. They didn't pop off, so I just hand painted them. It was no big deal, but not the same effect as the thumbnail. And my gosh, I'm going so quickly that I didn't even get to tell you about this teal swirl drizzle on the wild berry nail, but that's all it is. It's just a drizzle, and it was really satisfying to do. Here I am going in for another drizzle on the hot fudge sundae nail again. It kind of bothered me how asymmetric these drizzles were, but I was like referencing pictures of the actual Pop-Tarts, and like that's just how they look. You know, organic, unique. Okay, and finally I just added a nice thick coat of glossy top coat. Shout out to Simply Nailogical, but actually the top coat is from Vibrant Vinyls. It's one of their fast and hard quick dry top coats. I love them. They smell really good. What scent was this one? I think this was like a toasted coconut, so I could have like made it match and done like, oh my gosh, I could have. I do have like a hot fudge scented one and like a birthday cake one, but I didn't think that through. And I mean, nobody would know because nobody can smell what the nails smell like. Okay, I'm gonna stop. For these like shots and like the photos I did, or this nail look, I got the idea last minute to like pose in front of some of the boxes of Pop-Tarts that we have readily available in our little cupboard. And this was really last minute because my little brother, who I mentioned earlier, loves cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. He was going to be home from school like any minute, and so I had to rush because I did not want him to see me, because I had just stacked the boxes of Pop-Tarts on the kitchen floor in front of the cupboard, and I realized like the lighting in my kitchen is terrible, because like why would I need good lighting in the kitchen? So I had clipped on like a little filming light to my phone, and then I've been really trying to use like a sweater sleeve when I take my photos and videos, because like, I don't know, it looks nice, but it was a very hot day, and so I had a tank top on, and I had just like put my arm through like one sleeve of a sweater. So you can just imagine you come home and after a long hard day at school, and you find your older sister sitting on the kitchen floor with like a bright light, with half a sweater hanging off, like as she's wearing a tank top. Like, I must have looked so silly, like sitting on the floor just filming my hands, like showing off the nails in front of the Pop-Tart boxes. But yeah, that's the behind the scenes of how I captured the shots for this nail art look. So yeah, that's gonna be all. I hope you enjoyed watching, listening. It's always nice to go into the behind the scenes of how the look was created, the inspo, the backstory, and everything. And so I hope you enjoyed the video. please, if you are watching this far, well, first of all, thank you so much. And let me know like what your favorite Pop-Tart flavor is. Let me know if you saw that movie. Did you think it was a documentary? I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions or questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. If you did watch this far, I really appreciate it. And I enjoyed talking about this nail art look with you. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye!